para sa mga bagong traders out there. If you're watching this, I appreciate you for taking a look at our channel. Like and subscribe to this channel for more videos or live streams where we do a lot more training as well as trading on Mondays through Saturday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. PH time and 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. US Central Time. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the strategies that I use to enable for me to make a successful trade. This same strategy pretty much applies to all of the different types of trades that you're going to be doing. There's only a couple things that you might need to change. Like for example, the time frame on your charts. Yung pinakaunang kailangan yung gawin is to familiarize yourself with the platform na ginagamit nyo. So what I would recommend is if you don't have TradingView on your phone, you can actually download it Android or iOS market, or you have a laptop or a PC, you can actually look up TradingView. Just go to tradingview.com and save it on your computer as a shortcut. So now that let's just say you have TradingView, get familiarized with all the tools on the left hand side, mainly your trend line, which is the second to the left option. It's gonna drag down to another area where it's gonna show you your trend line, your info line, all the way down to the regression trend. But the main thing that you're going to be using is the trend line. So what you want to do is you want to favorite that, and it's going to show up right up here or wherever you can place it. You can put it here, or it doesn't really matter. That's what you're going to be using. And then as well as if you want to note some things, you can add the text here, the arrow, the little paintbrush symbol. Now that you got your tools all set up, you pretty much have all the shortcuts you need. So that way it's a lot easier access for you. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to clear up your charts. All you need here is your EMA 200, pretty much acting as if it was a support or a resistance. The trickiest part, especially when you're a beginner, is finding the support and the resistance and where to place your trend line. The first thing you need to do is change your time frame around, whether if you want to go with the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or the daily. And then kind of zoom in on your chart here. To practice, I would say go with the daily chart first, or even the 4 hour, because it's going to be a lot easier to spot trend line where those wicks are located. So in this trend line here, we're going to put the resistance line right there, point number 1. Okay, so let me go ahead and circle that for you. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, point number 4. Now that you got your resistance lines out of the way, you can go ahead and get started on the support line, where you will take your tool. Again, use your trend line tool, place it right underneath the candles here. You can go over here, you can do it here, but you just need 3 to 4 touches like we mentioned earlier. Same thing goes to the resistance, and same thing goes to the support. So you got one touch there, you got a touch here, you got a touch here, and then you got, of course, this somewhat of a breakout to the downside. But we'll go over this some other time, what this means and things like that, maybe on the live stream. But you got another touch here. So these things are, this line right here is what you would call the support. Now you have a complete trend line. You can spot where this is definitely going to the downside here. And then if you have a trend line going up here, another one here, you got an upper trend, then you got a downtrend. All right, now you have a complete pattern right here. So now the question is, how do you use this trend line to position yourself into a trade, right? So now what we're going to do is figure out how can we place a trade using just the resistance and just the support line. All right, so let's just say you're scalping and you want to make really quick and easy profit just doing that. So what you want to do is you want to look at this right here, and you're going to wait until the swings are at support, and then place your tree right here. You have your resistance right here, and then you can take your profit here. Another method you can use is using your Fibonacci retracement. So what you can do is you can use this little tool here. It looks like it's got 4 lines with 2 circles. You can find that on the left hand side. The third option on your left hand tool here, go all the way down to Fib retracement, save it as your favorite, and then it'll be placed right here on your little toolbox. So what you can do is once you click on it, you can click at the very tip of that rally, put it right there, right? So you can kind of match it with your trend line here and then end it, right here where it pretty much touch at the very bottom here. So now you can pretty much see where you have different types of supports and resistance as well, going horizontally like this, and then you have one going like you have some going like this as well. So at this point here, it looks like right here was your support, and then you have a bit of a resistance in this area. That would be your first place to take profit, is the first sign of resistance. All right. The second place would be right over here at $1.46. And then the third place is right over here at $1.55. So things, this, you can use the Fibonacci retracement, give you potential support and resistance. Another type of strategy that you can use is the breakout strategy. So once you finish drawing out your trend line, your support and your resistance line, you can wait for it to break out upside and then wait for the retrace to finish. In this scenario, what happened here is it broke out. So once, as you can see here, it broke out, retrace, and then it pretty much resumption off. So let's go ahead and take a look at that up close. So that way it's much easier to see. Let's look at that real close to see how that happened. So here it is, the breakout. All right, so we have the resistance line right here. As you can see, bounce coming from this support here all the way up here, and then a breakout eventually happened. And then we kind of see a red bar, a retrace. We had a bar close right where this resistance line is, and then another bar opened and pretty much, is trading right here. So within just this area right here, you were able to put in two separate trades if you were able to catch them. So one in this area, buy here or have your entry point here, and then sell here, and then wait for the breakout, right? So the breakout happened, it went up here, and then a retrace, a candle close, and then an entry point right here, waited right here, and then exited right here at $1.46. Another really good indicator that we can talk about on the live stream or in a different video is either the stochastic RSI. So a lot of people use the regular RSI or the MACD to spot divergences. And we will go over on a separate video what a divergence is, or on a live stream. We are live on Monday through Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Philippine time, and then 7 to 9 a.m. US Central Time. If you guys are looking to learn more, if you're new, looking to learn more, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and you will get notified or notifications when we go live. We also have a Discord. Go on the description below and click on the Discord channel, follow us, join us, and we can learn together. Other than that, guys, the last thing I gotta say is we are giving away $100 for worth of XRP at the end of the month. Subscribe to the channel.